When I finished writing The New Normal, I really had the idea that this would last for some period, that it would take some time for technology to become normal. And what I didn't realize is how fast it would actually happen. So 3 years later, I really had to write the follow-up to that because digital has become a normality in our lives, so the book basically came true. And what gave me inspiration to write the second one is that I realized that digital was just the beginning. Digital was the appetizer. And I think what The Network Always Wins describes is the world where customer markets become networks, organizations have to become networks. I think that's a much more fundamental, a much more profound impact than just the world becoming digital. And companies aren't geared for that. Companies really aren't equipped for that. What you see today is that most companies still have very traditional structures. They have very traditional mechanisms to actually make decisions. And many of their methods and frameworks that they had are completely based on the pace of change in an industrial age. This is a beautiful cover of Time magazine from 1959 talking about the telephone network. And it's strange because, why did we have to talk about it? Because it was new in the 1950s and 60s. And I remember my parents had the exact same phone during my entire childhood. It was a beige phone, rotary dial, and it was on a wooden cabinet next to the front door. And and this freaks my kids out, it was connected to the wall. Wow, really? Huh? All the time. To charge? No, it was always connected to the wall. I have no idea why, but it's funny. Huh? And what you see is that we have now adopted the world of the networks in massive ways. I have no idea when you joined the rat race. I have no idea when you picked up your first mobile phone, but the moment that you did, you were hooked, and it is now redefining our work. If you look at how we think about work, today we're capable of doing what we do because of the fact that we are always connected to the network. This is now how you survive. My favorite definition of work for the Generation Y, work for them is the brief period during the day where they still have to use old technology. This is about fundamentally rethinking how organizations have to adopt and behave. And in my opinion, it's probably the biggest challenge that companies are going to face in their history in the next couple of years. If companies want to reinvent themselves to still be relevant for the next generation of network natives, I think it's a serious wake-up call for the HR manager to do something about that.